let's do some questions and answers. Question from Justin Wanderbread. Dude, if that's your real name, that's awesome. All right, so he asks, hey man, I love your drum channel, men's coaching channel, love your enthusiasm while drumming. Okay, law of attraction. Could you tell me what kind of action you took to grow your YouTube channel, where it is being able to do what you love as a living? Thanks, man. Okay, so first off, you got to find what you love. And I'm going to kind of give you, I wrote down 5 points on how I figured this out, and I still go back and figure it out. That if you follow these 5 things, I mean, you're gonna figure it out quick. And disclaimer here, I don't posture myself as a business coach or someone who's a financial expert on doing what you love for money. So take this with a grain of salt, but it's what I'm using right now. And I've seen humongous results in my own personal YouTube channel growth and business growth. How do you do what you love? The first thing is to find what you love. And how do you do this? Well, think of 3 concentric circles, all right? And in the middle, they all overlap. One of those circles is your credibility. What are you credible in? What have you been spending the last 5 years really learning or researching, or where do you have credentials in? You know, are you a personal trainer and you want to talk about the health and wellness community? Great. Okay, you're credible. Are you someone who has a passion for fashion and beauty? Great. Okay, you're in that credibility zone. So where are you most credible in? All right, that's the first circle. The next circle is what can you talk about effortlessly on a Saturday night on? You know, if time or money weren't an option, would you still be talking about that subject? That's a really good way to identify if you're passionate about it or not. For me, you know, drums, of course I could talk about that on a Saturday night effortlessly. These big ideas, what we're talking about in kind of these motivational videos. Ask my girlfriend. She can't get she has to tell me to shut up because I talk about it so much. And then that last circle is what are people paying for, and are they already there? So for instance, you know, if you're credible in fitness, you have a great body, your body is your resume, you're shredded, you got a 6-pack abs, okay, great. And you could talk about it effortlessly on a Sunday night, Saturday night with your friends, still talking about diet and exercise, you get excited about it, okay, great, that's 2. And people are paying for it. You see online products, okay, boom, that's where you go. If you're passionate about beauty, you're credible in it. You know, you're a fashionable guy, or you take care of your makeup for girls. Okay, great. Could you talk about it effortlessly on a Saturday night? Yes, you could. All right, my sister, she loves makeup. Great. She wears it all the time. Great. She's really good at it. She talks about it all the time. Okay, great. And that last part, are people paying for it? Well, with the fitness guy, of course, people are buying programs left and right. With the fashion guy, yeah, fashion's $1 billion industry. Makeup, look at the rate of growth on makeup channels on YouTube. Tell me that's not something massive. I mean, I talk to my sister about this all the time because I'm trying to convince her to start a channel. You know, there's just massive opportunities for growth in certain niches. I would draw out those 3 circles, literally draw them, and find what you're most credible in all 3 of those. And that's a great place to start and get you going on that path. All right, the second piece of advice for that on doing what you love is something that I've realized, something that took me 4 years to realize, and I think I'm just starting to grasp it. And that is, it's easier to fill a demand than it is to try and create one. All right. So for the longest time, I thought I could just sit down in my camera, talk about feeling good, personal development videos, and people would just subscribe and watch them, and it'd be the best thing ever. Because I see Tony Robbins doing that, and that's great. But then I realized I'm not Tony Robbins. I'm 24 years old. You know, like I got a lot of life to live before I can really start impacting people on that level. And so I went back to the drawing board and said, you know, I was trying to create a demand. Hey, listen to me, I'm motivational, versus trying to fill one. So what am I doing now? I looked at all my videos, and of all of them, surprisingly, how to journal stood out like a sore thumb. I mean, that was one of the most watched videos, most requested videos, most talked about videos, most shared videos. Boom, demand. So what am I doing? I'm creating the product on how to journal. It's going to be like a 20 lesson membership site where you can go in and find start to finish how to journal. And of course, in that, I can incorporate everything else I wanted to talk about, like personal development, motivational ideas, but I'm filling a demand. There's going to be way more people there. I'm credible in it, and I could talk about it on a Saturday night. So you see how all those things go together? All right, the third step is to get past yourself. Realize that you're your own worst enemy in this whole thing. If you feel like you can't do what you love and make a living off of it, I'm going to call bullshit right now. I heard the other day that there is someone, I gotta find the website, selling Pez dispensers. You know, those little Pez dispensers, and they're making 6 figures a year. They have a 6-figure business off Pez dispensers. Why? Because with the internet now, it's global. We're not talking about selling to your mom and pop shops or your neighbors or even your statewide or citywide. We're talking about on a global scale. You can reach people in China. These videos reach people in Australia and the Philippines. I mean, I'm communicating with people in the UK across the pond. So it's not just your little community anymore. It's a global scale. And so that's opened up so many more opportunities for those little kind of quirky hobbies of yours to make a sustainable income. If someone can do it off Pez dispensers, I guarantee you can do it off whatever you want, okay? All right, the fourth thing. So we went over kind of finding what you love. Well, now you got to find people to kind of draw them in. And so pick your medium. Pick your medium. How are you going to do that? Is it blog format? Can you write? Great, start a blog. Is it a audio format? Can you talk? Great, start a podcast. Is it a video medium? Can you do video? Great, start a YouTube channel. Pick one of those three. You can do all three. It's way harder to do all three right. I know that from experience, but you can do all three. But I would find a way to do that and stick to a posting schedule. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Some people say you should post every single day. Others say, if you post once a week. Others say a monthly newsletter. Start out once a week trying to create high quality content on whatever it is. And know that there's a learning curve. You're going to get better. Go back and watch some of my old videos. I mean, I'm still learning a lot on YouTube. I don't claim to be an expert by any means. So whatever it is, find a posting schedule, master it, and keep moving forward. And know that it's a learning curve. And yesterday you said tomorrow, to quote that famous Nike billboard, and just do it. You're going to get better. That's the only way you can do it. All right, just so you know, I'm not just one of those guys online talking about making money. Let's go into subscribers. I'll show you exactly what posting frequency and consistency did to my channel. So, I don't have the most, but subscribers is a good amount, a good number, a metric to go by. Okay, so this is the last 28 days. Look at that. All right, so let's take it to October. This is what I was getting in October. I was getting like 5, 3, 4, 2 subscribers a day. Now it's gone up since the posting schedule. That's 10x. That's 56 subscribers. So this is what applying that strategy I'm talking about can do. You can really grow pretty fast. Okay, and the last piece of advice there I would say is identify a few people doing exactly what you want to do and literally map out everything they've done that's worked, everything they've done that hasn't worked, and just try and deconstruct them as much as possible. And what that's going to do is shorten the learning curve and kind of give you a sense of what you're striving for. Not so you can copy them, but it's the training wheels. It is. If you're new to this content world or following your passion or doing whatever, and you've never done it before, well, you learn by modeling. How do you learn to play an instrument? You practice scales, right? That's not copying. That's just learning. How do you learn to paint if you're an artist? You copy masterpieces. You ever been to one of those paint and sips where they give you the canvas and then they bring out the masterpiece and you're supposed to copy it? That's learning. That's the learning process. That's modeling, okay? And then eventually, once you've done that for a while, you can take off the training wheels and ride faster without them. But that initial startup time, model someone. And I mean, you'll find your own style, you'll find your own groove, but until then, just get the flow of it, keep getting better, keep getting the learning curve up, and stick at it. That's it. Again, 3 ways to submit a question. The first is email clark@clarkdanger.com. The second is a Snapchat video right there. That's pretty much guaranteed to get on. And then the third is to Facebook message me at Clark Dangerous or send me a picture on Snapchat as well. 11 questions, change your life. Free ebook I put out about 2 months ago. It's been getting great feedback, so thank you if you've done that already. The link's in the description, 100% free. If you like this video, please thumbs up, subscribe. That's it. Until next time, stop settling, start living. I'll see you later.